Now that this channel is monetized, I would like you guys to help the algorithm by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Don't forget to comment.
Nothing good ever comes out of working with a jealous spiritualist. See, I know this is something that is out of the norm. How can a spiritualist be jealous of you? Let me explain. I remember a couple of years ago, there was this client of mine. She had a boyfriend, and she was trying to get her boyfriend help for a legal situation that later on I end up taking. But in the midst of this, it was a mambo. She was attracted to the client's boyfriend. So here she goes, the client trying to get help to help her boyfriend.
Now you have a spiritualist, instead of doing the work that she's supposed to do, she's trying to cause division between the client and her man. Sometimes you find this with men. They may get a very attractive client, and the client wants to do love work, and the man may find this client very attractive. So what he does is that he may do breakup work on the target and their lover in order to pull the female towards himself. So now you're arguing and fighting, and you think it's all natural, but it's actually not. This is one of the oldest tricks in the book. As I say, spiritualists want what you have.
So what you would find is, in between of her helping the boyfriend, you would find her indirectly throwing shade at the client, but basically telling the boyfriend, oh, that there's a lot of things wrong with the girlfriend, and he needs to come by and stuff like that. This is what happens at times. See, when you're dealing with shady spiritualists that don't got nothing going on, they don't have no loving in life, they don't have no money in their life, they don't got nothing going on in their life, this is what you find. You find a lot of jealous spiritualists that are jealous of you. They're jealous of what you have. They're jealous of you. You walk in the door, they see a Rolex on your wrist. They see you just going in there for an enhancement. They see a nice car you drive, but yet they live in the shack. They don't got nothing going on. Not to say that there's not no spiritualists that don't have means, that are not genuine in heart. But what you find with a lot of these desperate spiritualists, these broke spiritualists, is that you find a lot of jealousy in their heart. So now you walk in there talking about, I'm trying to enhance my life, or not even enhance your life. Sometimes it could just be a general, oh, you having a situation with your girlfriend and you're trying to, fix that situation. Now they come looking at you. You driving, an Audi, you're driving a BMW, or you're driving a Mercedes. They looking at you like, oh shit. They looking at you like a come up. And not only that, it's like sometimes they're looking at you with the green eye of envy.
Their eyes bleed with jealousy. They may help you, but if they see you getting too far, this is when the relationship begins to go sour.
Sometimes they look at you like, why is it that this person's life is so good? They don't serve any spirits. Here I am, I'm on YouTube, I'm putting out 4-hour videos and nobody's watching it. Nobody's giving me any business. They're talking all this. And not only that, they're burning all this incense, they're doing the most, but yet they don't got no money. Nobody's paying attention to them. Nobody cares about them. Hell, you have, sometimes these people, they may even have a lot of views. They may have a lot of subscribers, but yet they're not successful. They're broke. You know, they're the types that are, you know, they're looking at other spiritualists and complaining online like, oh my God, you know, why is it that everybody is, you know, flocking to this individual? This individual doesn't do anything, but they're flocking to that individual. See, you can get signs if a spiritualist is jealous by the things they do. If a spiritualist is jealous of another spiritualist because they, you know, for whatever reason, that should let you know what type of spiritualist they are. When it comes to you, how will they treat you? See, you got to pay attention to these things, you know, because now you work with a spiritualist and they're envious of you because you're successful. What do you think they're going to end up trying to do to you? You know what I'm saying? Now the fact that they don't like what you got going on, they're going to try to make as much money as they can on you. But in the same token, they're going to try to take your blessings away. Because you're living a life that they want to live. They're doing all the spiritual stuff and it's not working for them. I've even heard of stories in the past where a spiritualist would give a client a number. You know, just gave them the number, meaning a number for a lottery. And that client ends up playing, playing that number and it comes out. And then the spiritualist gets mad at the fact that they've been playing lottery all their life and they never got any winning numbers. And they just supposedly one day just gave a client a random number and that client played it and they basically leveled up in life. So now that spiritualist gets jealous of that client of theirs. What do you think happens in a situation like this? Here you are, a person that doesn't practice and you're successful. You're moving up in life, but yet these spiritualists here, they do everything possible and they can't go anywhere. Eventually, they're going to start sabotaging your work. They're going to start sabotaging the things they do for you in order for you to be in a position that they're in. It's as though you're trading places. They're taking from you, telling you they got this ritual going on for you. They're going to do this ritual for you. So now things are not getting better. It's actually getting worse. And at the end of the day, what they're going to do is just move on to the next client. So I'm going to say this to you. You got to pay attention, to pay attention to the words that come out the mouth of the spiritualist that you're dealing with. Sometimes the precursor of brokenness can be all that you need to know whether or not you're going to deal with a motherfucker. Because the thing is, sometimes the image can definitely dictate what type of person you're dealing with. When you're dealing with these low budget spiritualists, you're going to find a lot of games being played. You're going to find the hoopla of whatever they can to get money out of you. See, a spiritualist that got it together, that's financially together, is not going to basically hawk you down for money. They're not going to run after you, whatsoever. They'll barely call you. They'll wait for you to call them. Desperate people do desperate things. Don't be a victim.
I can care less what a hater says. At the end of the day, they want to be me. They want to be where I'm at. If it wasn't so, they wouldn't have my name in their mouth. Some of them even make 2 to 4 hour videos and nobody watches it. Yet they question their video. Why is it that people that do less get more viewership and subscribers than them? The reality is your videos are garbage. You need to quit. You even have some of them that look like they're homeless, wearing rags, mentioning my name in videos. I ain't got nothing to say to these individuals. They want me to say their name so bad. They want to respond so bad. No response over here. I'm not even mentioning your names, because if I mention your names, I'm acknowledging I'm giving y'all clout. I'm not gonna do that. So as I evolve in life, I'm not taking you with me. And you listeners, y'all should do the same. There's no need for you to acknowledge your haters, because when you acknowledge them, as you're progressing in life, you're gonna take them with you. Nah, let them sit right there. Let them stay broke while you evolve. Their definition of success is living in the hood definition of success is traveling, debt free, real estate,